Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm on this boat and I want to share with you an idea. Well, it's actually like 10 steps, but I'm going to try to go through one of them, okay? The first step is, how do you work on your business and not in your business? People make this mistake, man. Let me define it for you, okay? So if you're every day involved with your business and making money, you got to go see clients and you got to handle employees and you got to handle this and you got to handle that, and your business essentially doesn't grow without you, then you are in that category where you are working in your business, not on your business, okay? So there's a big difference, huge difference. So what I want to do, one of my purposes in life, is I want to help you with how do you get out of working in your business and start working on your business so you can have the type of freedom. Look at this. It's in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's one other guy right there. But so here's the thing. You're going to have a lot of friends, a lot of people that are going to try to tell you, try to discourage you from focusing on one thing, whatever you're good at, right? They're going to tell you, no, you got to diversify, and you got to spread your wings, and you got to do this, and you got to do that, and you got to go in this direction. You got to have more product offerings to your people, and blah, 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 blah. The reality is look, I built the largest medical sleep testing company in the country, if not the world, by really focusing on one thing. I focused on one thing, and I did one thing better than anybody else in the country and or if the world, okay? So there's power in being specialized in one thing as opposed to trying to do a bunch of other things. And what I've done exceptionally well in my industry, and I've become, an icon in my industry because I've literally kicked everybody's ass in my industry. And I've been able to do that because I've been solely focused on one thing. If you're out there, I don't care if you're a real estate agent, I don't care if you're in the solar industry, I don't care if you're in the healthcare space. If you're not focused on one thing and trying to do one thing really, really good, and instead you're focused on trying to, be a jack of all trades and starting to diversify too soon, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, man. You're gonna make a tremendous amount of mistakes because I've been doing one thing really well for almost a decade. Okay, I'm just now starting to get into doing other things and branching out into other avenues. And I didn't mess with anything. And people were like, wait, hey, why don't you start diversifying? I'm like, dude, because I'm not number one in my industry for what I do. And I wanted to be. That was my thing. I wanted to be number one in my industry for what I did. So if you're the best at what you do in your industry, then you're just gonna dominate. You're gonna dominate. So stop listening to these people that tell you, man, that you gotta be a jack of all trades, you gotta do 50 different things, you gotta have 50 different products. I started out with one product and I had one product for 10 years. 10 years. And did I have the itch that I wanted to go out and branch out and do other things? Absolutely. But I didn't fall into that trap. Because I didn't fall into that trap, it allowed me to excel in one area and be the best in my industry in that area. So look, if you're hustling and you're trying to do your thing and you want to grow too fast and you want to expand and you want to be known as a mogul in your industry, dude, focus on one thing. I promise you that if you focus on one thing and you excel at one thing and you burn every other idea that you have to try to diversify, you're going to be way more successful than if you just tried to go do a bunch of things. So look, it's a process. It's actually a 10-step process. So I'm going to drop a video. It's too long of a video to drop all 10 items in one video. But the first item on the list, in which I'm going to be talking about a lot at my boot camps and these weekend seminars that we're going to start doing in the Tampa Bay area, is we're going to help you to learn how to get out of working in your business and on your business, how to dominate in your industry, how to scale, and how to take your business from 1 million to 10 million to 50 million to 100 million to 200 million, etc. And the first thing that you got to do, part of this whole process, step one, is you got to burn the ships. You got to burn every idea of everything else that you want to try to do, you want to accomplish, you want to try to jump too soon in all these different things, and you got to focus on one thing. Okay, so if you get something out of this video, it's that. Stop doing everything else. Just do one thing and do that one thing better than everybody else and figure out how you can dominate at that one thing. So if you get that worked out, next video we're gonna go to step 2, but that's step 1. God bless.